Philly, come on, Philly, come on. Come on, Philly, come on, Philly, come on, Philly. I think our culture is so intertwined with money and status that we quickly forgot who Damon Dash was to our culture. We quickly forgot that this man is personally responsible for turning rappers into brands. We quickly forgot that when Iceberg didn't want to give Jay-Z a deal, Damon Dash said we starting Rockaware. We quickly forgot because he loud, confident, and controversial that this man put Kevin Hart in his first movie. We quickly forgot how he been telling rappers from the rip to own their masters, to be a boss. That if you don't own it, if it's not your own money, it's not yours. Dame been giving this game up close to 30 years. And now because he don't got what everybody else got, which is money, which is status, people could quickly disrespect him and write him off. But if you go to Chat GPT, if you go to Google, and you see how much of an impact that this boy had on black culture, most of the people that took advantage of our culture, Dame warned y'all about. Dame warned y'all about years ago, and nobody still paid attention because everybody want to compromise for money. Here's one of our black CEOs that never compromised, never sacrificed. And yes, he's not perfect. He's definitely not perfect. But if you take away the mind of Damon Dash, just think about this. If you take away the mind frame of Damon Dash, how many people will we have in the industry? Let's be honest. And I'm not just talking about rappers. I'm talking about executives. I'm talking about the way executives see branding, the way executives see marketing, the way people see videos, the way people see the artists. Think about how much stuff Dame has done for our black culture. Damon Dash, I'm here to give you your flowers. I'm here to give you your flowers. Thank you for everything that you have done for our people. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. And you intertwine with Philly. This is Dame at Beanie Siegel court date. He just was at Dr. Wilson Fathership Foundation with Emilio Sparks. Damon Dash, thank you for everything that you have done for the culture, for the industry. And if don't nobody else appreciate you, I do. Come on, Philly. Come on, Philly. Come on, Philly. Salute you, Damon Dash. Come on, Philly. Come on.
There you have it. Only thing I want to add to that is time for action. This is what I believe in. Forget the flowers with the words and making videos. Let's put some money where our mouth is. Dame is the perfect candidate to put our money behind, to create a record label that's ours, that will pump out the music that we need to get pumped out into our communities to change the mindset of the youth. Dame is the one to spearhead this. He can be used as a focal point for all of us to galvanize ourselves, to get together and pool money. And we can use the internet to do it. Now, this is a perfect time for us to show how powerful, that we understand how powerful the internet is. It doesn't take much. People throw away money all day, every day. Let's all suppose we, all of us who are Team Dame when it comes to how the industry is treating him and how the industry is treating Jay-Z. And it's a reason behind it. We all should know that now. Just like my man just explained so eloquently in his video. Dame was for the people. That's why he's been ostracized. That's why he's been ostracized. But if we don't pick up the slack, then we just gonna stay where we at. Dame is the perfect one to put up. Let's raise them up with our money. Suppose 1 million of us contributed $100 to Dame. That's $100 million. And we support Dame from that moment on. Everything, every endeavor that he does, 1 million people supports it. You feel me? What could happen? We'll be knocking out so many birds with one stone by doing this. And I think Dame is the perfect candidate to do this with. For real. They knocked them down. Let's lift them up. And once we lift them up, it's not about the money. Remember, you only will give $100. So it's not your $100 million. We're giving it to him because we're trusting him. We're showing him that we look, man, we trust you, man. Create a record label, set up smaller versions of the record label in 10 different cities that's densely populated with black people. $1 million a pop. That's just $10 million. Get a building. Employ people. Set it up. Set the infrastructure up in 10 different cities. You can do all this with $1 million. That's $10 million. Remember, we gave you 100. You still got 90 million. Take care of the business you got with your personal business. Take care of that. We don't mind. We want you to get out of that debt. We want to see you document because you document everything anyway. We want to see you document it when you go in there and pay them people their money because you got 1 million people behind you. Now you ain't just Dame Dash talking shit. You got 1 million people behind you, and all it took for us to put our money where our mouth is. If we said we team Dame, let's put our money where our mouth is. Dame is not just an entertainer, he's a real businessman. He done proved that. He created Rockefeller. It was Dame that wanted to start Rockefeller. You feel me? People talking about Jay-Z is such a good businessman. If Jay-Z was such a good businessman and he could rap already, what did he need Dame for at the beginning? And he was just supposedly dope, but what did he need Biggs for? He already had his own money. What did he need them for? If he had his own money and he was just this great businessman, what did he need them for? Why didn't Jay-Z make it before he formed the team with Dame and Biggs? See, we got to stop believing in all this fantasy. Of course, they gonna put Jay-Z up on a pedestal so they can parade him out in front of us to make us think everything is equal. Oh, we can't talk shit. Look at Jay-Z. Jay-Z came up from the bottom. He pulled himself up by his bootstraps. Look, y'all can do the same. That's bullshit. Because when one of us, the true black man, gets some money or gets in a position to get some money, they knock us off. Because we gonna want to stay free of them. We not gonna want to buddy with them and being up under them and not saying anything and not really doing anything. We gonna speak like Dame was speaking when he was up there. That's why he got outcasted. We can't let these people, we don't need them, but we're gonna have to put our money where our mouth is. If we don't put our money where our mouth is, then what we talking about? Don't nobody care nothing about no flowers. Let's put our money where our mouth is. I got $100 for Dame. Matter of fact, I got 100 euros for Dame. You feel me? I got 100 euros for Dame. You get 999,999 more people to do the same thing. That's $100 million. Create a label and put subsidiaries in every major city that's densely populated with black people. Set up A&R, and we're looking for music that moves our people forward. And all of us million who committed at the beginning with the 100, we're going to keep committing with everything that's put out. Dame already has his own platform for movies. He has a lot of things already going on. All we have to do is support it. We got to make him our billionaire, not some puppet billionaire. We need to put him in that position like they put Jay-Z in that position and all the rest of these billionaires who hobnobs and kicks it with them all day, every day. Dame is the only one that's still talking free man shit. So let's put Dame back. Let's let the world see us put Dame back in the game. But he doesn't need to go in with them because he already has a demographic of 1 million people. He already know he got 1 million people. We got to start moving like this. This is what the internet is for. If we don't move like this, what are we doing? We playing. We got to move like this to let them know we understand the power of the internet. They ain't been talking and talking and talking, showing us, look, this is what it is with me. The man lives off principle. That's all he talks about. The code. That's what we said we need in a leader. So we got to put our leader in position. All of us across the globe, not just America. If you team Dame and you understand where Dame was coming from, Vice Charlemagne and all these jokesters and people who laughing and giggling and trying to make jokes, if you team Dame, let's contribute $100 to the cause. That's $100 million. Dame know what to do with it, and it's gonna be easy for him because he's gonna have 1 million people supporting what he does. And he gonna pull from those 1 million people when he start employing other people throughout these cities with the businesses that he creates. He already had CEO. Now you got Balenciaga talking about CEO. No, we gonna buy Dame's CEO. We gonna be walking around with Dame's CEO. 1 million of us. So if his CEO sweater costs, his jacket and short set costs $100, we get him another 100 million. Because we going to be walking around because that will show unity and that will show strength. And that's what those people who've been controlling us and manipulating us and keeping their foot on our necks for all these years, that's the only thing that they going to fear. And if y'all ain't down with this, I'm cool with dude doing the video and giving Dame his flowers. Now let's get Dame some money. Let's put Dame back in the game. We want to laugh and say, oh, we $25 million in the debt, 20 all that. No, man, come on. Take that 100 million, pay your debt off, whatever you owe these people. And they ain't smart enough not to have to get all these people all that money. He cool. Whatever he need to do, let's do it. We only gave $100 a piece. Let him do it. Let him clear himself. I want him to clear himself. I want him to pay all his taxes. I want him to do everything he needs to do, and then we're going to start moving forward. Us as a unit. That's what America needs. That's what the black community needs. You feel me? No more begging, no more blaming nobody. Let's put our guy in the position that he's already proven that he can be in, that he's supposed to be in. We got to put him there. And that's all I got to say. Look, Dame, if anybody know Dame, shout him out, shoot this video to him, and we can use this video to organize ourselves. Like, comment, and share. Everybody who down with it until we get 1 million. Like, comment, and share. And subscribe. Because if 1 million people subscribe to my channel all at once, we proving again how powerful we can be. Because I'm with the movement all the way, all the way. That's why the plan is coming to me. I got an all written out plan. And if you want to hear the total plan, just put your email in the comment section, and I'm going to shoot you the plan to what is a well thought out, well drawn out plan. Well thought out, well drawn out plan. And we can do it. It's on us to do. We just using Dame as a focal point. That's what we need. So we all can focus on the same thing. You can have 1 million bumblebees, but it's only one queen. Everything revolves around what that queen got going on. And they using telepathy. She ain't even got to speak. They just going out doing what they doing, bringing it back in. That's how we need to move. That's why Jesus said in the Bible, he said, take notice of the ants. Look how the ants work together. That's why they get so much done. We got to start moving the same way. Stop running our mouth, talking, coming, all that, and all the haters. Don't. This is not for you. We ain't talking about the ones that hate Dame and glad to see him down and talking shit about him. We just speaking directly to the ones who said they team Dame. Let's organize ourselves and move forward under the auspices of what Dame creates. You feel me? This was create some organization and some unity. This we can move forward. That's all I'm saying. With this, we can move forward. Yeah. King Flipp, PFG, 300 is the way. Peace.